What's up, guys, and welcome to the first edition of From Quitters to Winners. Now, today's topic is dedicated to my people, my seniors, my students, those students who are really crashing and burning right now. And what I mean by crashing and burning, I mean you're waking up right now and you are unmotivated to go to school. I mean, you're just walking in and you're just looking forward to, I only got 5 weeks left. I got 2 weeks left, 36 hours and 15 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Those of you who are literally counting down the hours until the school year ends. And honestly, in full transparency, I get it. It's been a long year. You've been pushing. Maybe you've been dealing with stuff in your personal life. You've been had a lot going on, and you're just ready for the school year to end. So you ain't got to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Trust me, I get it. You don't want to worry about tests. You don't want to worry about papers. You don't want to have to worry about any of those particular things. You just want to chill and enjoy your summer. And I'm with you. But what's going to happen is you're going to trip at the finish line. And instead of having those 4.0s, instead of having that A, instead of getting that B, instead of looking back in your report card and saying, this is where I let off the gas, you're going to have the grades that represent that period of your life. And I want you to be able to look back on all of your grades, your whole experience. I want you to be able to look back and say, you know what? I gave it 110%. I gave it my all. I put forth my best effort and I got the results that I really wanted. I don't want you to be able to say, this is where I put my foot off the gas. This is where I stopped giving it my all. This is where I started staying up late, talking on the phone. This is where I stopped studying diligently. This is where I started turning in assignments later. And then I had to do a mad dash at the end of the school years to get all of my assignments done. I want you to be able to look back on it and say, you know what? Through the rest of this period, this is where I locked in. This is where I turned the curve and gave it 120%. So here's the thing. If this is you I'm talking to, those of you who are unmotivated, those of you who are really struggling and you're literally counting down the days, but you don't want to do the assignments, you're saying, you know what? I'm going to do it tomorrow, or I'm going to just do it later, and later never comes until the deadline comes, or until you've missed an assignment and you've gotten points deducted off of it. I'm talking to you right now. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to focus on the hill in front of you instead of the mountain above you. What do I mean by that? Oftentimes when I'm talking to my clients one-on-one, we have these big, huge goals. We have these things that we're trying to achieve. But oftentimes when you look at the mountain, when you look at the mountaintop, you look at the overarching goal, you start to get overwhelmed. Yeah. I'm talking to you. Those of you who you want to graduate, who you're wanting to do the things, you have big goals, and you're looking at the big goal and you're saying, I'm trying to get there tomorrow, or I'm trying to get there today. I'm trying to figure out how to make $1 million by today. You get what I'm saying? And that type of mindset, that all or nothing mindset, that I got to get there today mindset, is very taxing on your brain. Because you're sitting here, you're ready to skip to the end. You're ready to skip to college. You're ready to skip to starting your life. Those of you who are in college, those of you, you're ready to skip to summer. You're ready to just relax so that you don't have to do that. But here's the thing. When we focus on that, we start to get overwhelmed, or we start to get very unmotivated because of what is in front of us, because it stands in the way of us getting from there to there. So what I need you to do, I need you to focus on the hill. Instead of saying, I got 3 weeks, 5 days, 32 hours, and 15 seconds. Instead of saying that, I need you to say, I got one. I just want you to focus on today. Like literally the day, whatever day you're watching this, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I need you to just focus on one day. What is today? What are the things that I need to achieve today? Do I need to study for a test? Do I need to complete a homework assignment? Do I need to go to an extracurricular activity? Do I need to make sure that I go to my therapy session? Do I need to go take care of my family? What is it that I need to do just for today? I don't need you to think about tomorrow. I don't even need you to think about this weekend necessarily. I need you just to focus in, okay, what are the things that I need to do today? And whether you're making a list, whether you have a mental checklist, whether you got a fancy app that's tracking your task or anything like that, whether you ask ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever it is that you use, I don't really care. I need you just to focus what is happening today. What can I do today? What can I do today to complete my goal that's going to get me one step ladder up to the next level? Again, we're not trying to climb the hill today. We're not trying to climb the top of the staircase. We're not trying to climb all the way to the top ladder. I need you just to take one step in today's activity. I don't need you to get overwhelmed. I don't need you focusing on the end right now. Yes, I know the Bible says begin with the end in mind, but I need you to do, what can you do today? What are you going to do today? Now, the next thing that I need you to do after that, because there's one more thing, not too much, I promise, just one more thing that I need you to do today. I need you to control your energy. I need you to control it, because here's the thing. Sometimes you're going to wake up and you're not going to have 120%. I'm going to be honest. I know it's popular to say, I'm going to give 120% every single day. Sometimes we don't have it. Sometimes we don't have the capacity to do everything on the list that needs to be done. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you're going to have a busy day where you're going to have school all day. Immediately after, you might have to go to work. Then you might have to come home and do homework. But you got to clean the dishes. You got to take care of your room. You might have to take care of your siblings. You might have to do something for your parents. And you might not be able to do all of your homework, but you might be able to do one of your homework or a paragraph on your paper. So instead of looking at it as, okay, I have to do everything today. No. In those 1 day windows, what I want you to do is say, okay, what do I have the capacity, the energy to do today? What do I have to do today? Can I knock out all my homework assignments? Maybe not. Can I do my entire paper in one go? Probably not. But what can I do? I can start my outline. I can do my articles. I can start researching. I can maybe write one paragraph. You know what? I don't even care if you say, you know what? I got 3 sentences in me. And that's all that you have the capacity for. But I need you to control it. I need you to be intentional about this. I need you to always have a check-in with yourself. If you just got into an argument with your best friend, or if you just got into it with a family member, you might not have the emotional capacity to really just lock in and do homework right now. You might need a good cry. You might need to scroll on social media for a good minute. You might need to just, cope for a little minute. Do those breathing skills that we're going to be talking about. Do those coping activities. You might need to do that. But after we're done with that, what do I have the capacity to do? Mind you, I don't need you to compromise your sleep. We're going to talk about that in another video. I don't need to compromise your health. We're going to talk about that in another video. I don't need you to compromise yourself, because here's the thing. I need you to squeeze as much as you can out of that day without overextending, without overwhelming and burning yourself out. That's how we're going to make it to the finish line. Because a lot of us, we tend to, I'm going to put my all in this energy. I'm going to put my all in today. I'm going to squeeze it all. I'm going to stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning. You're eventually going to crash and burn. You're eventually going to burn out. You're eventually going to be extremely tired. And then that's going to derail you in the weeks going forward. So what I need you to do, I need you to control that energy, and I need you to max out today. Just today. I don't need you to do don't worry about the next 3 weeks. Don't worry about the next 4 weeks. Don't worry about the next 6 weeks. I need you to say, okay, what can I do today? Can I go to tutoring today to get my math grade up? Can I start reading for my last final paper? Can I start really studying so that I can set myself up for next year, so that I'm not struggling in the assignments, in the subjects that I'm taking next year? What can I do today? Just today. That's all I need you to focus on. Don't worry about that mountaintop. Worry about the hill that's in front of you. Give yourself 100%, 20%, whatever you got. I need you to give 100% of that 20%. I need you to give 100% of that 60%. I need you to give it all the energy that you got and control it. Because when you do that, that is when you're going to go from the quitting on yourself daily, and begin to start winning in your life. I'll see y'all next week.